Today, we are going to talk about why Justin Timberlake was arrested on DWI charges in the Hamptons, what actually happened, and more. So before we start, hit that subscribe button now. According to a statement released by the police, a pop singer was taken into custody in New York and held overnight in preparation for an arraignment in the morning. Local authorities have confirmed to The Guardian that Justin Timberlake is being charged with driving while under the influence of alcohol in the Hamptons, which is located in the state of New York. According to the Suffolk County, New York District Attorney's Office, the pop singer and actor was taken into custody early on Tuesday morning in Sag Harbor. Following a brief hearing at the village courthouse, he was released on his own recognizance, which means that he was not required to pay bond. After some time had passed, the Sag Harbor Village Police Department published a statement to the news media in which they stated that Timberlake had run a stop sign while driving a 2025 BMW, drifted out of his traffic lane, and was hauled over by an officer who decided that the recording artist was in an intoxicated condition. Mr. Timberlake was taken into custody, processed, and held overnight in preparation for his arraignment in the morning, according to the statement released by the police. Timberlake was allegedly accused of having one martini before being stopped, according to the New York Post, which said that it had obtained the police complaint that had been filed against him. The paper stated that the artist had slowed his speech before to being stopped. Timberlake had been having a good time at a local hotel, according to the entertainment news outlet TMZ, which cited unidentified law enforcement sources as its source. The news outlet also said that Timberlake had driven away nearly shortly after the stop sign in question. After failing a field sobriety test, Timberlake was taken into custody, as reported by TMZ. The reason for his detention was that the cops detected the odor of alcohol on his breath. In the meantime, an attorney for Timberlake named Ed Burke Jr. issued a statement to Us Weekly in which he said that his client was only charged with driving while drunk because he refused to take a breathalyzer, which is a common term for an alcohol test. Timberlake's arrest on Tuesday comes almost a year after he addressed his participation in what he described as excessive drinking at one point in his career during an appearance on Oprah's Master Class. Whatever the circumstances may be, Timberlake's arrest occurred on Tuesday. Singerstream claimed that during his conversation with Oprah, he also revealed the ways in which he has turned his life around by embracing self-care and seeking therapy for his addiction problems. It is almost certain that the arrest of the entertainer will result in another round of unfavorable publicity for him. This is because he is still dealing with the fallout of negative headlines that were prompted in large part by his portrayal in the memoir that was published in 2023 by fellow pop star Britney Spears, who was his former castmate in Mickey Mouse Club. Over the course of their relationship, which lasted from 1999 to 2002 and occurred around the time when Timberlake was a member of NSYNC as well as beginning to venture out as a solo artist, Spears related how he put pressure on her to terminate a pregnancy. She stated in her writing that she ultimately underwent a treatment at home in order to avoid being identified at a hospital. When she ended up crying on the floor in pain, he attempted to comfort her by playing an acoustic guitar and singing to her. Timberlake's career flourished after he pulled off Janet Jackson's clothing during a performance at halftime of the 2004 Super Bowl, but Jackson's career suffered as a result of the controversy that surrounded the incident. As a result, many music fans criticized Timberlake. After some time had passed, Spears expressed her regret for offending anyone I genuinely care about with her memoir and praised Timberlake's comeback single, which was titled The Selfish Song. If there was any relief that Timberlake received as a result of Spears' apology, it was at best temporary. When he later addressed a crowd during a concert in New York, he once again provided his detractors with plenty of fuel by saying, "I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody." According to reports, the statement caused Spears to retract her apology, and many of her fans applauded her for doing so after she posted the following on social media. "Someone informed me someone was talking shit about me walking around on the streets. Please don't be sorry." Following all of that, the artist, who has won 10 Grammys and 4 Emmys, announced the release of his 6th studio album in the month of March. Despite the fact that his previous 4 albums had all debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, this one debuted at number 19. And by the month of April, he had completely disappeared from that chart. In the meantime, the sales of tickets for his Forget Tomorrow tour have not been particularly remarkable. The star of the film Friends with Benefits, who also had a role in the critically acclaimed film The Social Network, abruptly canceled a show scheduled for June 8 in Columbia, South Carolina, while providing no reason for his decision. There were also tickets available for upcoming tour concerts that were set to take place at the United Center in Chicago on the 21st and 22nd of June, as well as at Madison Square Garden in New York City on the 25th and 26th of June. This information became available as the news of his arrest spread on Tuesday. An instant response from Timberlake's representatives was not forthcoming regarding his arrest in Sag Harbor. The 26th of July was the day that was provisionally set for his subsequent appearance in the case. Not only has the incident been featured in the media, but it has also been the impetus for an artwork that features his mugshot. According to the gallery, the artwork, which was produced by Godfrey Lohman and is named Tuesday Night Out featuring Justin Timberlake, has received a large amount of interest. Visitors are waiting in line to examine and photograph the piece, which is available in a variety of colors including pink, green, and blue. Romany Kremoris, the proprietor of the gallery, emphasized her enthusiasm for the artwork by saying, "My reaction was, oh my god, that is fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic," she said to Page 6. Kremoris, who has been running her shop for 44 years and is affectionately referred to as the Queen of Sag Harbor, stated that the sculpture has evolved into the most contemporary work that the gallery has ever produced. Up to this point, the gallery has been successful in selling 2 or 3 of the paintings at a price of $520 a piece, and Kremoris has stated that a lot of people are coming back. In spite of the fact that he was arrested, Justin Timberlake's Forget Tomorrow World Tour is going to proceed as planned. The tour will continue with future performances in Chicago and New York City before beginning a leg in another country after the month of July. It appeared as though the singer was addressing his arrest with a sense of humor during his concert in Boston on June 29. He asked the audience, "So, is there anyone here tonight that is driving?" The audience responded to the comment with a mixture of gasps and laughs, and he soon followed it up by saying, "No, I'm just kidding," before continuing with his act. The singer had earlier addressed the event during a concert that took place in Chicago on June 21. She had said to the audience, "It's been a terrible week. Although I am aware that there are moments when I am difficult to love, you continue to love me. From the highs to the lows, a left to the right, we have gone through it all together. However, you are here, and I am here, and there is nothing that can change this moment at this very instant." A statement made by Edward Burke Jr., the attorney representing Justin Timberlake, stated that the singer will have a lot to say at the appropriate time. Burke Jr. has pledged to defend Timberlake vigorously against the charges. The subsequent court hearing for Timberlake is slated to take place on July 26, which is also the date of his performance at Toron Arena Krakow in Prague, Poland. This finishes today's video. Do share your views with us in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thanks for watching.